Hi. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Hello, good
Hi.
evening. Hi.
Okay. So yeah, today is a wonderful day. For us PSC members, we are from Prognect Shaw Elites. So today we will have a very interesting topics to actually share with every single one of you. And the topic are very related to what is happening now. And this master plan 2025 draft actually is already in the process. And our speaker has actually do so much research and insights onto this master plan that are uncovered the golden window for shophouse growth. So which is something that I'm sure you guys will benefited from our session. So maybe let me start with a session. Let me start with a story about this master plan 2025, which I shared with Shannon, Shirley, and Isabel this morning. Because this is 2025 master plan. I remember in 2014, maybe 2014, 2015 range, the master plan also has some changes. So I remember one of the things that URA has actually changed the zoning. Okay, the location is at along Club Street and Germain Lane. Okay, so this particular unit in back in 2014 and 15, the shop house along Germain Lane and Club Street, make a guess what type of zoning are they? Is it full commercial? Is it residential with commercial at first story? So during that point of time, guys, just you just take you just I also cannot imagine, and I realized that small stretch of unit actually they fall under residential with commercial at first story. And do you know what? After I see the changes in the master plan, and I realized that how come the stretch of unit, and I saw two adjoining unit at Club Street, and that particular Club Street become full commercial zoning for your info. So before the changes, it is residential and commercial at first story, but after the changes, it become full commercial. So you know why? For me, when I look at it, I straight away call the seller agents, and the seller agent was marketing the unit, and I'm not sure whether the seller agent is aware. But after I check the master plan, I straight away call one of my investor, and I just tell the investor about, hey guys, this adjoining unit, it has changed the zoning to full commercial, and you don't need to pay ABSD, and there's no SSD for this particular unit. And you know what? Immediately this particular buyer go ahead and take action and we start to offer the unit. So anyway, that is back then in 2014 and 2015 range where the master plan has actually changed. So you just imagine if you actually know about the master plan, and you know the insight about master plan. Actually, there's a lot of things that we can actually add value. We can actually share. Whoever investor who you want to find out more from us, just give us a call and we can actually sit down and we can actually share about it. Okay, so without further ado, I will just have to start the session. So just look. Okay, so let me just, okay, let me call it. Okay, of course, this a bit of disclaimer. Okay, disclaimer is because the things that we will be sharing, some of the advice are based on our own opinion. But every deal, every investor has a different so-called investment the so-called your white. So in short, you the best is you check with us or check with your preferred, the financial, so that to make sure that you guys are okay with the loan and so on. So there's more things. So yeah, just a bit of Prognect Shaw Elites. So Prognect Shaw Elites has actually formed somewhere beginning of 2023 January. So this is a team that everyone come together, and we only have one vision on from this team. Our vision actually is to come together, work together, share the info, and in short, we just want to because every single one of them love the sector. Every single one loves the sector, and we actually come together and we want to make sure that we can have more insight, so that we can actually add value to many more investor, especially the Singaporean, and which is Singaporean is someone that we want to reach out. And why we want to reach out to Singaporean is because over my last 10 years, I have seen so many foreigners and PR are into this shophouse sector, but not really the Singaporean. So our vision, typically we want to add value to more Singaporean, to let them know about this rare asset class. And this is every time we were saying, every time we are saying we are the best. This shophouse asset class is the best asset class in Singapore. So these are some of our team photos that we come together, on meeting, we brainstorm, what is the best deal in the market. We actually go in depth into some of the secondary settlement unit, and actually we go into some of the DC. We actually check through, and in short, we just want to find the best deal, and some of the investors we can actually share the listing with, within the team, so that we can actually send to our investor. So anyway, just catch up with us, we can have coffee together, so that we can actually share more things with you guys. Yeah. Okay, so some of the transactions that we have done. Okay, this track record of over 2 billion is from December 2023. So 2024 and 2025, we continue to have the so-called the transaction going on, over the last 1.5 years, and definitely today we are much more. We did not go and count, but areas that we are focusing on is District 1, District 2 in CBD, District 7, Kampong Glam, District 8 in Little India, and of course we also go into Serangoon Garden, Holland Village, and these are the location, and Thomson, the Thomson area. These are the area that we are into it. Yeah, especially the full commercial. So these are the Facebook Live that we have actually did. Okay, we actually did over the last 2 years. So we have been doing Facebook Live over the last 2 years. You can actually check it out in our Facebook page. Okay, under PropNext Shophouse Elite. You can just go in, and there's so much thing that we have actually covered. Exploring Tanjong Pagar, we go into Kampong Glam, we go into into shophouse, and so on and so on. There's so many things that we have actually covered. And this year, 2025, actually we switch a bit of the platform into the YouTube, YouTube Live. And YouTube Live we have did 3. Okay, we have did 3, and typically these are the 3 YouTube Live we have did. And of course today we are also doing the YouTube Live also. That's why you guys are in live now. So hello, yeah, we are in live now. So, and this is something that we are very excited, and this is our 5th batch of masterclass. So how to sign up for masterclass? Okay, so very easy. You just connect with any PSC members. If you are interested to actually register for this masterclass, definitely you are welcome. Just connect with any of our PSC member, and this is only by invitation. It's not going to open to anybody, but open is by invitation. So connect with any PSC members, and we will assist you into registration. And this is going to be a 1-day masterclass. Okay, 1 day we are going to do what consists of theory, and we will go into practical. Practical means whatever you learn on theory, we will actually apply on the practical. So we will be doing field trips. So we will share with you exactly when you are looking to a shophouse, what are the things that to take note, and what are the things that you need to look into it before you actually commit into the shophouse. So this session actually given you a lot of confidence that which you require before you actually buy a shophouse. So this is such a session that we have so much testimonial from all our past investors who we have invited, and we even have our Google review, and people actually given us a lot of good feedback on the masterclass. Yep. Okay, so let's talk about our today the speaker. So we have Shannon Ling, sorry, Shannon Ling. Then of course we have our commercial sister Shirley Tan and Isabel Tan. So actually, in short, these three our 3 speakers today, I can only say one thing. They are so passionate about shophouse. Just based on this master plan 2025, they have did so much research, and the reason why they are doing so much research is because there's only one thing, is to add value to you who are tuning in to listen to us. So basically, the whole session are by them, and the 3 speakers typically they are working on investor, they are working on listing for sale, and this is what we love it, and this is what we focus on. So that is something that you guys you will know when they actually start the conversation. So let us stay tuned. And of course, the last of the thing that we usually do, we will have hot pick. So let us continue. Okay, so we have this very interesting bonus session which is a Pagoda News. Okay, this pagoda news is something that if you guys know about it, maybe you type a 1 into the group chat that you are aware about this news. If you are not aware, you type a 2. Doesn't matter if you are not aware, you type a 2. If you are aware, you type a 1 in the group chat. So let us continue the news. So typically, this Macau property, actually, the person actually is called Mr. Loy. Mr. Loy actually is from Macau. So he has sell 5 pagoda shop house. So in short, in the article, they actually mentioned about these 5 shop house. They are actually sold at, they have actually sold at something that over the last 10 years, I have never heard of. And there's a reason why this thing is happening. And later we will share a bit more. And actually, they actually sell at a loss of 5% to approximate around 15%. So this is the percentage because 5 unit, some sell loss at 5%, some sell loss at 10%, some actually sell loss at 15%. But why? Okay. So let us go a bit deeper into this thing. Let me go to the next article. Okay, that we actually shown. And this article is not shown in any Straits Times and BT. Okay, it is only shown in South China Morning Post. Okay, and this South China Morning Post, and I realized that this particular investor, Mr. Loy, actually bought into a 13 hotel. Okay, 13 hotel is not 13 unit, 13 hotel. The name of the hotel called 13 Hotel. So actually, he actually bought this 13 hotel at a discount, at a huge discount of Hong Kong $600 million. So typically, he sell his shop house, he buy into a bigger asset or in Macau, and the hotel actually worth Hong Kong $600 million. So that is what is happened. So let us actually get one of the speaker to come in. So actually, Shannon. So maybe just to share with you. Just want to ask your opinion. So why this Mr. Loy sold this 5 shop house? Somehow, it is in the news, so that we just want to share a bit more. So why this? What actually happened? And is it they are selling at a loss of 5% to 15% for these 5 pagoda shop house? Yeah, Shannon.
So actually, when they sold the shop houses, right, they actually bought it in about 2015. So of course now it's 2025 where they sell. So it's been about 10 years holding period. So assuming that, I mean, of course, technically speaking, of course you have losses, but we can also factor the currency rate. I did a quick check actually from based on the rate, Hong Kong dollar rate in average year in 2015. So it's about $5.64. One Sing dollar is equivalent to about $5.64 thereabout. So as compared to now, the Hong Kong dollar, Singapore dollar is actually worth more. So it's actually worth about $6 plus. So all in all, I think you have a currency gain of about 8 to 10%. Okay, 8 to 10%. So of course, 8 to 10%, it may partially just help to offset. But then again, more importantly is that because over all this long period of 10 years, a typical shop house like in Pagoda Street, a full shop house which has got this is a great triple A location, which is doorstep to MRT, and whoever, all the tourists come to Singapore, they will definitely go to Chinatown, and Pagoda Street is one of the street that they wouldn't want to miss. So a shop house, particular shop house, full shop house in Pagoda area, I think conservatively the rental is about 30,000, 30,000 and all that. So 5 shop houses, that will equate to about 150,000 per month, which will equate to about 1.8 million per year. So total period about 10 years is 18 million of rental income. And not to forget that this rental income has also got currency gain, So that's another about 8 to 10% from the 18 million income. So all in all, if you were to ask me whether it's a loss, yes, kind of thing. And maybe this was part of loss, but after having offset by the currency gain and also the rental income, I feel that I think it's much worth it. I think it's just like to me, it's just like a seasoned investor restructuring the property. We just want to bear in mind that from this article, you can see that the 199 room hotel in Macau is valued at 2.4 billion Hong Kong dollars, and he has just bought for 600 million. That's about 75% below value. So if you were to think that way, that is, you're losing your. I mean, to me, I feel that he's smart. He's just not being penny. He's just being penny wise. Not being penny wise, pound foolish. He focused on the bigger picture. You know what is worth more, and to sacrifice a little restructuring plan. You see, so I thought that I think this cannot be like a typical transaction whereby it really sustain a loss of that. He just want to restructure and seize the opportunity, which may not even happen in time to come. You know, this is my take.
I totally agree with Shannon. I totally agree with Shannon. I think this deal is something that very very unique, and definitely what I look at it 5 shop house. There's each of the unit 3 story. So 5 shop house 3 story. If example every shop house there's 3 tenants, 5 shop house is 15 tenants. So to handle 15 tenants on their rental, payment and so on, I think this particular, Macau owner, I think they also got to trace on the rental and so on, those miscellaneous. Maybe maybe they don't have someone to actually take care. So, but anyway, we are not going to look into this small little thing. But in short, the reason why we are sharing this is because we just want to give everybody, something extra that they actually go into buying a bigger item, a bigger hotel in Macau, and a better value. So basically, in short, by right, so we will not want to guess on anything, but in short, this is what exactly happened. Okay, so without further, we will continue our session, and definitely today we are going to start our this YouTube live on this URA master plan. And definitely these are the content that we are going to cover, and I will have to get Isabel Tan to actually come in, and she will be the one who actually share with every single one here, and the best is type, say hello to Isabel, hello to Isabel, that we get Isabel to come on live, and she will be sharing with everybody. So Isabel, hand over to you.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, everybody. Isabel here. Thank you for joining us today. So before we start, do remember to follow our social media so that you can always get connected with us, be it our Facebook Live or updates. Okay, so just like our social media, like and follow. So in this series, right, today we are going to cover, as earlier we mentioned, is Master Plan 2025, uncovering the golden window for shophouse growth. So yes, we are excited. So before we go into the master plan, we'll be sharing on our latest release, Q2 2025 Prognect Shophouse report, and then we will go into to understand more about the master plan, the outline of the vision for Singapore in the next 10 to 15 years. And we will also be sharing on the key shop house district, where the rejuvenation is going to take place or already take place. And moving on, we will discuss on why local and foreigner should pay attention in this trophy asset class. And last but not least is our hot pick. And that's the highlight for today. Stay with us all the way to the end, and we'll share more on the hot pick later. Okay. Yeah, so this is our Prognect Shophouse report. It has a new facelift. Yeah, so we will go into the slides. Yes. So in this report, okay, just to add a bit. So if you're keen to get a copy of this shophouse report, do connect with us, and we'll be able to send you a copy, so that every quarter we'll actually release one, and we can always send an update to you. Okay, so do connect with us. Okay, so this slides right over here shows that there is a slight sales we call it slightly slow in this quarter. So actually, this is actually based on the 18 caveat launch in this quarter. So there's a fall of about 10% from the last quarter, which is 20 due. So of course, we'll be wondering why shophouse transaction in this quarter is so low. Okay, but just to share a little more, some of the transaction that we know, right, was actually not caveated. So we are actually a group of focus agent. So we are always on the ground. We talk to many of our clients. So we actually know that there are actually quite a number of shophouse that is actually done this quarter, and they are actually all not caveated. Yeah. So in fact, this is actually to show that the actual sales transaction figure, right, is definitely much higher than this. Okay, next. So this 18 shop house, right, just to share, it actually amounts to about 127 million. Yeah. Okay. So this particular slide here, right, actually shows that, okay, we noticed that in Q2 2025, there are more than half of the transaction done are actually above the sales value of 5 million. Okay. So yeah, if you were to compare with last quarter, you notice that more than half, right, of the transaction done are actually below 5 million. They are on the smaller quantum. So to me, it's actually a very healthy what do you call it? A very healthy changes or improvement, because it shows that the investor have confidence, and they are looking into a higher quantum property to invest. Yeah, and maybe just to add a little bit more, for a full commercial shop house now in District 8, Little India area, on average, the asking are all above 6 mil for a 999 and freehold. So it actually makes the reason why most of the unit done are now on the higher quantum. Okay, so next. This particular slide here, right, shows the median monthly renter for this quarter. So the number there shows 6.68 in this quarter, which is slightly higher than last quarter, which is good. Even though we know that, right, this number over here, right, does not really reflect the true actual rental, because different kind of trade, different kind of business, different district, and even we're talking about the ground floor and the upper floor, they all command a slightly different, not slightly, they all command a different rental in terms of per square foot. So yeah, but again, it just give us an overview lah, that it was a healthy improvement lah. But again, since today we are on this live, we will probably share a little bit more. Like maybe now, Richard, you can share with us, maybe in Chinatown. So what are the kind of rental you're calling for F&B unit? Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Thank you, Isabel. So anyway, this rental transaction in terms of per square foot, $6.68, and etc. Is just talking about average per square foot among all district and all level. Shop house actually is some of the shop house are having 2-story, some are having 3-story, and some may have 5 or 6-story. So every different level will have a different per square foot. Of course, the lower floor, be it the ground floor having the highest visibility, definitely is going to be a higher per square foot as compared to the upper floor. So just highlighted a bit of during Chinatown area. So Chinatown in ground floor unit, and just now we just highlighted about Pagoda Street. So ground floor Pagoda Street, example, 1,300 square feet unit. Okay, 1,300 square feet unit on the ground floor. Typically, they are renting at about 20,000. 21,000. So it worked out to be approximately about $15 per square foot, and some even go up to $16 per square foot. Even the retail shop, not F&B, we're talking about retail. Retail also easily can also get as high as 18,000 to 20,000. So F&B generally slightly higher, 21,000, 22,000. But the retail shop possible somewhere about 20,000, 18,000 range. Okay. So then the upper floor, the second floor and the third floor, there's quite a lot of usage on the upper floor. And of course, some use it for office, some actually use it for restaurant. And Pagoda Street, there's unit that are having first floor, second floor, and level 3 for restaurant. Okay, so this is also possible because of the change of use. And typically the second floor and the third floor per square foot, it will possibly about $6 per square foot, some $5, $7 per square foot. So that is, you're talking about Chinatown area. Okay, so these are the typically, so when you have $15, $16, and we have $6, so you actually average up. Okay, so typically in short, these are the rental per square foot. Yep, Isabel.
Okay, next we'll move on. Okay, so from here, right, we'll pass on to Shannon. Shannon will continue to share on the draft master plan. Shannon.
Yeah, hi. Hello back again. So, okay, so this is actually, I'm going to just share with you about draft master plan. It's still a draft, but I think the URA really done a tremendous effort, and they have actually gathered into almost about 220,000 people, to engage with them, to kind of like draw some feedbacks or even uh, other ideas and all that. And when they unveiled this in June, right, it's titled "A Singapore That Is Livable, Inclusive, and Enduring for Generations." So this master plan is like they actually has got shaped around 4 themes. Of course, in view of the time that we have, we are not going to go through. It has got a total about probably about maybe about 40 over pointers. Okay, but they break into 11 focus points, which on the next slide I'll share. And there are about 27 draft plans. So these are the 11 pointers, key point focus points, which consist the which the new draft master plan consists of. So I think we'll just go through. I mean, it's like, of course, the first one is new neighborhood for every need and lifestyle, bringing recreation and amenities closer to all, more efficient, greener journeys, strengthening economic gateways and business nodes, revitalizing our city center, reimagining former Jurong Bird Park and Jurong Hill as a future workspace where innovation meets play, so on and so forth. So I chose a bit some key focus points, and I actually share with the development. So it's on the following few slides. It's just an introduction to share some of the new plans or the draft plans that the master URA actually includes in the master plan 2025. Okay, let's go on. So this is actually under the focus point of new neighborhoods for every need and lifestyle. So in particular, they are going to, introduce a mix of public and private housing along the Dover Medway. If you look at the map on the right, so it's actually near to One North MRT and also Dover Station. So it's quite a huge plot, yeah. And the Metropolis is also just right beside it. And this new Dover Medway neighborhood, right, is kind of like going to support a lot of residents who wish to stay close to work and learning spaces in the knowledge hub. I think this is a technology hub, one north the area. So I think it's a very exciting news for public and also developers. So the next one is, this is also under new neighborhood. Okay, and there will be new Newton neighborhood plan next to Newton MRT. And if you see that the Monks Hill Road, if you all know where's Monk Hills Road, Monk Hills Road is actually just a very quiet stretch of road beside an ACS school. And they are going to transfer into a linear park that connects residents to Newton MRT and extends all the way to Emerald Hill, that's in actually Somerset area. So it's also going to be a very, I think all this will add a lot of activities and a lot of excitement to this Newton neighborhood itself. Yeah. The next. Okay, this is another focus point. So it's bringing recreation and amenities closer to all. So as you know, I think currently, right, URA has already been developing a lot of community hubs around Singapore. So they are going to develop a few more in Woodlands, Yio Chu Kang, and Sengkang area. Like currently, Toa Payoh, if you are, are familiar with Toa Payoh area, they actually demolished away the Toa Payoh Stadium, swimming pool, sports hall. So they are going to develop a community hub whereby you have a sports center, swimming pool, polyclinic, and even public library. Tampines also, I think they have a community hub there as well. Yeah, so all these things, they will add to certain township in Singapore. Right. Next one. Strengthening economic gateways and business nodes. I think all along the government is trying to decentralize the CBD area, and in particular in this case Bishan. I think they are going to redevelop Bishan to further develop it into a sub-regional center. So they have new workplaces, amenities, pedestrian-friendly streets, and you see, that is the artist's impression of the mixed-use development within the business hub. The next one, we have revitalizing our city center. Yeah, of course, city center cannot be forgotten because that's the heart of Singapore, right? So I think they're going to add this link bridge between Dhoby Ghaut Hill, Dhoby Ghaut Green, and Fort Canning Park. So I think at the end of the day, I think they just want more, connectors so that families and all that can, just increase the activities around this city area and all that, and much more lively, you see, something like that, so to speak. This is actually just one event. If you want to find out more about the complete publication of the URA, actually we had a link just below at the bottom, the footnote. Yeah, you can actually copy, or take a snapshot, and you can actually Google it and read the whole complete URA draft plan. Okay, this is under the key focus of celebrating our built heritage and enhancing familiar places. I think this is very exciting because I think built heritage meaning that conservation. So I think they are looking into other conservation also, and especially in places like Katong, Chuchet area, whereby there are a lot of heritage, meaning that there are new condos and a lot of shop houses as well. Okay, so this is definitely a place that I think so you will have very good new development. I think they are even going to build a new Parisian mall in Katong area, probably just opposite the row of shop houses in opposite East Coast Road. I think all this will spur a lot of human traffic, all this new development, which will also help a lot of shop house owners or retail owners, along Juchet Road and East Coast Road area. So I think it's really a good development, good plan by initiative by URA. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Okay, so maybe I think this one we can actually share. Maybe Isabel, how do you think that the 2025 draft master plan will potentially impact shophouse value? You want to maybe just share a
Okay,
little bit?
sure. Of course, we understand that this master plan, right? The main thing is actually to outline the vision, and that is for the next 10 to 15 years. So with this vision, which is now they are in the stage of finalizing, it will definitely help investor to know the changes and what are the opportunity that's coming. So I think that is very important.
Yeah,
Stay
yeah,
tuned. Okay, we'll share more later.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So moving on, we have got next. Okay, so where are the rejuvenation in shophouse district? This is something that is we are now zooming into in relation to these new plans that URA have initiated. So how does it? Is there anything that we can look into for in the shophouse district area? Before that, of course, we want to understand that Chinatown. Chinatown is one place that they are going to. There will be some enhancement plan to increase a lot of activities and all that. But of course, Chinatown by itself is already a very, very uh, high traffic area. It's a very, very great good location, close to MRT, and you have got a lot of different kind of tenants, a lot of different kind of cafes, and this is in the heart of Chinatown area, and they are going to actually do more to even revitalize if possible. So the next, we'll check it out. Next slide. Yes. Okay. We have a little bit of quiz. So audience, maybe you want to guess which street is this? This is the first. Yeah, actually they say Starbucks. Actually, I want to ask Sing Parker. Is it Sing Parker? I
Yes.
understand that there's a Chinese. Yeah, we have Sing Parker. Where is this Sing Parker located? In Chinatown? Anyone?
Yeah. Okay, so typically this is a
Yeah.
quiz question. So for audience who are watching, you can actually type your answer into the comments to actually share, which street is this in Singapore. Of course, we was talking about Chinatown. So just some tips. Chinatown. Okay, so which street is it? So anyway, Shirley. So,
Yeah.
which street is this? Which street is this?
Which street? I think better let the audience guess rather than I guess, right? I know where is it.
Sure. Okay,
This
I
photo is
just
taken by Shirley.
Shirley,
uh,
okay, anyway, let us open up. So A, okay, 37 Smith Street. B, 37 Pagoda Street. And C, 37 Temple Street. So anyway, type A, B, or C into your comments, the answer. Okay? So anyway, Shirley, which one? Shirley.
A. Smith Street.
37 Smith Street. Okay, very good. Okay, let us continue. Actually, this
Right. So,
if you are nearby Smith Street, I think it's good to actually pay a visit to this cafe. Really, it's something
Yeah,
that is
it's
in
actually
front.
very, very nice.
Oh, very
It's
very nice.
very,
Really, I just
yeah.
yeah. Okay, good. Okay, Shannon, back to
right. So yeah, so I'll continue. So basically, rejuvenation, right? I think Smith Street, by itself, I think the Chinatown Business Association, they are going to actually revitalize the whole Smith Street. It used to be known as the food street, but of course now, a lot of the units are tenanted. Of course, the Starbucks actually tenanted at least one of their good location corner unit, but there are lots of they are going to revitalize the whole place to what and even much more than what it was used to be, and to host like celebration festivities and all that. Most of the time it's being held in Chinatown for this kind of more Chinese culture festival. So I think we're very excited to look forward to all this. Yeah, the next one. All right. Okay. This is also another up and coming development. It's not by URA, but in particular, it's by CapitaLand and Warris. Okay. So Warris, both of them, CapitaLand, of course, under CapitaLand, you have Escort. Okay. So LYF is actually under Escort Unlimited Collection. So they are going to open a 90-unit co-living development in this. There's actually they tie with Warris. So Warris is actually the owner. So they work together to open up this co-living development along Moore Street. But what is more exciting is that they are going to have a link bridge to the 4 adjoining shop house along Pagoda Street, which definitely will draw a lot of footfall. Towards the end of Pagoda Street, usually the footfall gets lesser and all that. But when this open up, I think definitely the whole street will be super bustling. I think it's very good, and I really look forward to this development by CapitaLand and Warris here. Next. Okay, so this is actually the overview of the rejuvenation plan. And of course, as you all know, a couple of months ago, the Chinatown Heritage Center just reopened. I think for tourists to take a look at the history of Chinatown, etc. And you also have got rejuvenation of Smith Street. And this whole area, I believe that there are also a lot of different development. Like for example, up and coming Tanjong Pagar Road, they are going to repurpose. If I'm not wrong, they are going to do up bicycle lane and all that. Something like that. Yeah, is that right, Richard? I think you.
yeah.
You have
Yeah, so of course, these are the things these are the new initiative that actually URA actually they have actually announced it. So yep, I think the whole idea for the master plan actually they just want to make sure in city area they really want to put in a lot of effort into live, play, and work. So in short, these are the
Yes.
small little thing that they want to add it in so that people who stay in the town area, they can actually go around cycling and so on and so on. So anyway, also created a lot of
Yes,
activities inside there. Yeah. Yep.
yes, definitely very good. Yep.
Okay.
So we will just go on with the rejuvenation, and now we are going to another area in Singapore, and we'll have Shirley to share with us more. Shirley.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, I'm Shirley. Yeah? Okay, I will be going to touch on this District 7 shop house area at Kampong Glam. So how government is going to rejuvenate this area? Before I dive into the Kampong Glam rejuvenation area, I would like to touch on a little bit over the North-South corridors. Okay, North-South corridor not only to have a better connectivities from the north to northern side of Singapore to city area near Kampong Glam area. Okay, government is just wanted to maximize the surface space. So to freeze out the surface space for approximately, according to the records, will be around 30 football field. And this space that's freeze out, government priority wanted to give it to more on the walking and cycling path to make Singapore a very healthy city. Okay, more greenery space along the corridor to create more activities, events, and gatherings for the neighborhoods, so that you got more community to come around, more safe areas and more, I would say that this is what the government wanted to be for the near future lah. Next. Okay, for this itself sorry you just give me a minute, sorry
Okay, I think internet. She probably have some internet issue. Hold on.
sorry, I come over.
Okay, special for today. Actually, Shirley and Isabel happen to be together. Let me give the live screen to her. Okay, come take a seat.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I think I don't know what happened
No,
to
the
my
computer
computer.
freeze.
Yeah, freeze out. I'm not so sure why.
Okay, she can continue from
Okay,
here.
I'll continue from here. Okay, basically the concept for this north-south corridors, the concept they are looking at is basically one corridor, 4 characters. The 4 characters will be on a commercial, community, and industrial segment. Second one will be ecological segment. And the third one will be the people's wellness corner segment. And the fourth will be culture heritage segment. Okay, but for today, I will not be focusing on all the entire surface usage where the rejuvenations from this north-south corridors, but only focus on the culture heritage segment, which is fall in the 3.5 kilometers, which is Rochor, Bugis, and Kampong Glam. Next. Okay. Just now a little bit of hiccup. We go for a little bit of soft questionnaire to cool down the atmosphere. Okay. How do you know the total length of the north-south corridor? The last two slide I did give some hint. I'm not so sure you'll catch it. Maybe give a try.
Yeah. Anyway, key your answer, into the comments. The total length of the north-south corridor, is it 18.5 kilometer? Is it B, 28.5 kilometer? Is it C, 21.5 kilometer? Key your answer in the
Yeah.
comments. Okay, Shannon.
Anyone pay attention?
Shannon, which one?
Wow,
Shannon.
this is very difficult. I think I will choose B, the
B.
28.5. It's very long to move.
Aiyo. Jana, you never pay attention.
Yeah.
So bad.
Oh,
Aiyo.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, someone actually key in the correct answer. Okay, someone key the correct answer.
Yeah, well done.
Wow.
Okay, Shirley, come review the answer. Review.
Okay, the answer is C, 21.5
1.5
kilometer.
kilometer. Okay.
Yeah, that is actually from Admiralty all the while to Nico Highway.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is a very important slide, and I would like to stress a little bit over to this area where the rejuvenation is at District 7. Okay, we all know that Kampong Glam is a very rich in culture and is a historical district, that all the shop house over here are full conservation. History is conserved. So government has all the while already made Kampong Glam as a tourist spot. Okay, so all tourists all over the world come over to Singapore will not miss to drop by Kampong Glam to understand the rich culture plus Instagram photo taking. So over here they make it really very nice spot for them to take photos. Okay, apart from all this Instagrammable or culture, the rich culture, we just now have been talking about the north-south corridors. We know that URA, LTA has also planned to make more space, I would say public space, along this Ophel Road that is beside this Bali and Bugis, which is the photo above. You saw it. This is actually, I took it up from URA website. For this area itself, the URA and LTA wanted this public space to have a widened footfall, have a more greenery landscape, so that they can conduct events, celebration, gathering activities. Okay, maybe in future might have a outdoor dining area over there, which I'm not so sure, but it's still in the plan. Okay, so maybe we can actually just have a discussion how this rejuvenation impact this rejuvenation by this URA and LTA impact the Kampong Glam shop house business and value. Anyone would like to share? Maybe Richard.
Yeah, of course, to the audience, you can actually key your answer into the comments. Okay, to mention, so what will be the results, after URA has actually planned for this location. So to me, I think Kampong Glam itself is already so vibrant, and the footfall was huge and heavy. To be honest, I myself love the area so much. Beside taking photos, I think another place that you can actually enjoy is the food. There's so much food. There's so much nationality of food. Middle East, we got Western, we got all sorts of Italian food. Along in this area. So food is something that is already hooked you. To be there already. So definitely with this rejuvenation, for sure the crowd will be even more. You will attract more Singaporean for sure, and of course the tourists will definitely will even have to be there for sure. So it will definitely help. Okay, number one, I will personally feel that the tenant there definitely is going to have a better impact on them, because there will be more footfall coming to the place, be it their retail, be it their F&B, be it their takeaway food. I think most of the tenants will actually benefited from this. Indirectly, the rental income will actually went up for sure, and capital value will just follow. So all these things is going to be good to make this place even more wonderful. Yep.
Yeah, government want this area to be more walkable area, easy to walk, more lively. This will definitely attract more visitors, more locals to come to this place. So with the more heavy footfall coming over to this area, and I think it will flow in more new concepts, business over to this location. So definitely it will really make this area very vibrant. Yeah. Next. Okay, beside government, do a lot of action, a lot of initiative over to Kampong Glam. I think the stakeholder, the community in this Kampong Glam will also want to have some achievement. They also put in effort to make it, have more, I would say that more positive outcome for the community to make it more vibrant also. So they have come up with some initiative that they are planning to they want to attract more traditional trade and also more modern business to come into Kampong Glam. The most encouraged things that this group of uh, community they want it to be is actually encourage more pedestrian friendly street for the visitor to walk around in the evening time, and they already plan on some of the roads is already being closure. That's all. Next. Okay, this is the one whole glance of Kampong Glam historical district, and we already know just now I mentioned. If you look at the purple color highlights over there, this is the few area already. I would say that regular closures. I think I think every day 3 to 4 p.m. the road will
Onwards.
be onward will be closed up for a more easy passengers to actually walk around. So if there is some events wanted to be carried out in this Arab or Kedaha, they might also close up these two roads for more events to be carried out. So you look at the green patch over there is somewhere near the Sultan Gate. This is a patch of area that some of the events that they are carrying out at this present moment in Kampong Glam. This is the place that they actually carry out all the events area. I think so far this will be one glance you can actually see what will be the initiative from this district. Next. Okay, maybe I will hand over to Isabel, which is my partner now over here. He will be talking about more over to elaborate on the East Coast area, the Katong and the Juchet. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, just to add, her computer don't know what happened.
Yeah, just off
Facebook
it.
down.
Yeah, just off it this way.
Okay, anyway, to cut it short, okay, let's move into. So this section, right, we are covering on the East Corridor side, the Juchet East Coast, or we call it Katong. So we think about Katong, right? So for me, when we think about Katong, I'll think about Katong Laksa. Okay,
Yeah.
food. Okay, still food. You think about the 5-star 五星白斩鸡, okay, the 5-star chicken. And also there's another very traditional breakfast area. They call the Chin Mi Chin. Actually, this particular 面包店, I would say, it was actually founded way long back, 1925. It's like 100 years of history. So they serve still the traditional kind of charcoal toast, kaya, hot brew coffee, you know. So this is when I think about Katong, I think about all this food. Food again. So Katong, right, it's actually a very cool place. They have a very strong local identity, Peranakan culture. If you were to walk on the street, you actually can feel it, and a very well preserved architectural. So it's surrounded by, like I was mentioned, a lot of nice food, some popular eateries. And currently, we also know that the National Health Promotion Board, right, are promoting the heritage lifestyle. So yeah, you can actually do explore, and you can actually see quite a lot, especially any weekend you can just go and walk the street. Next. So this particular slide talking about the new pedestrian mall. Earlier on, Shannon did touch a little bit on this portion, that this is something that this URA, they are actually planning. So this pedestrian mall basically is located near I-12 and Katong V area. So again, the main purpose, right, is to create more public space. So when they have more public space, right, they can support more events, bigger events. So they are able to contain the crowd. So more footfall will come to this area. Okay. And so of course, they are still collecting generous feedback from the public so that they can continue to plan on this idea. How they want to design the street lamp, how they want to craft the pavement, etc. So lots of initiative was still going on now. Okay, next. Okay, so again, when we're talking about transportation, okay, we know that around this area, right, probably the MRT station that was in the way is called the Marine Parade MRT, which is on the other side of the road. So they also have this initiative coming out, which is called the New True Block Link. So this New True Block Link will serve as a shortcut to cut through from the Marine Parade MRT, right, to connect to the Katong area. So they will do up the cover walkway either outside or using the existing development. They will cut through them. So that was in the plan. So when this link up seamlessly, right, we believe that it will bring in more tourists or even the local, because it's going to be much more convenient. Yeah. And this is in a way trying to link to the earlier area. where they will plan on the open space to attract more activities. Okay, next. Let me see. Okay, but it's actually the last slide for Katong. So for Katong, right, we also know that, right, the local tour guide are actually actively promoting, they call the heritage walk, walking trail. So you can, tourists will sign up, or even local can sign up. They will have a very comprehensive kind of trail for you to select, and can go and enjoy this strong Panarakan historic district. For that, I will end the Katong's rejuvenation. Next. Okay. So after hearing so much, all the exciting news and understanding so much about how URA or the government are trying to rejuvenate this historical district. So now, why local and foreign investor, right, should really pay attention, right, to this piece of we call that the trophy asset. Okay, maybe we will just go straight in. Okay, so this particular slide. Okay, so let me see.
Capital appreciation.
Capital appreciation. Okay, maybe Shirley. Yeah.
Sorry. Oh,
Okay. Sorry. Okay, sorry about it. Okay, so we all know that, right? Conservation shophouse, right, are tightly hold. Okay, tightly hold, and they are very limited in the number. So in fact, we also know that when a shophouse buyer buy, it become the owner. A lot of them actually do not sell. So which mean they will continue to keep the shophouse, and the shophouse in fact will get lesser in quantity lah. Yeah, because it just get lesser because they are not selling. So it's so limited. And being part of the rejuvenation district, like we were sharing earlier in the full commercial historical area, with all this strong historic value and well-preserved architecture, we believe that the demand will be driven, and in return, right, the capital will appreciate. Yeah. So that is this part. And talking about okay, how about maybe Shannon, you would like to share a little bit on the next pointer?
Yeah, rentable. Okay, the rentability. Of course, I think with all these plans, up and coming plans from URA, especially in those area, like for example, if they are going to rejuvenate or have more development in, for example, Juchet, Katong area, like a new production mall. So eventually more people will go there. Visit a higher footfall. Higher footfall equates to, of course, better business lah. I mean, for just like the opposite, the row of shophouses along East Coast Road or even Juchet Road, that area, people will tend to just walk pass by there. Then they'll have more patronize the shops perhaps. So I think all these will also help the shophouse owners or the tenants. Yeah, I mean, support their businesses and all that. And places like Smith Street, if they were to just rejuvenate the Smith Street, of course, in a way, they'll be better business, and of course at the end of the day, it will in when you have higher rental, I believe so that it should bring up the property price, because especially in shop houses, most of them they are, of course, shop house is another we have actually shared about shop house. It's not just about the rental, it's actually a capital asset. So it's all these things plans will of course help to enhance the footfall, which will then help to support the renter. So I feel that overall this will help. Like for example, what you listed, the connectivity, helps to increase footfall, tourist friendly, street culture vibe, and tenants will want to seek shops near to this kind of area, and which will result to higher footfall and more business opportunities. So all these will benefit from the new rejuvenation plans. I feel that.
Yeah, to me, I think it is beyond that. Beyond what you guys have actually shared. There's something that when there's more footfall, the tenant, the be it their retail shop, be it their F&B. I personally feel this may also increase job opportunity. They will need to employ more people because
Yeah.
of the high footfall. You need to have more manpower to help, in the restaurant or in the retail shop also. So I think this whole thing is is beyond, and URA really put a lot of effort into that, and ultimately job creation is something that also benefited.
Yes, agreed. Okay, so we will also cover this portion. Okay, so we know that master plan, right, emphasize on culture. Yes, and they also emphasize on the unique character of historical district. So shophouse will continue to be the preferred asset class. It's because shophouse are actually not just a real estate. It is actually a legacy asset. Yeah, so that's the reason why usually we always mention why it's a prestige trophy asset. Yeah, so it's beyond just buying it, Yeah. So this is this portion. Okay. So the next one we were about covering is they mentioned here no ABSD, no SSD. Yes, a lot of time we understand about this, but what's so special and so interesting about this in full commercial shophouse? Maybe Shelley can cover a bit.
Yeah, actually, full commercial shop house, we are exempted on ABSD and SSD, which means that it's actually it create a key benefits for the investor because they don't need to pay the ABSD for the property itself. So this also will also encourage the locals if they already have multiple residential area property. This could be a asset that they can actually look into it for investment. And foreigner is also open up for them to buy a land title where is they are eligible to buy, and there isn't a ABSD involved, so that they can actually come in for the to buy as an investment property. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Next.
So of course, something to add on the seller stamp duty also, because recently our cooling measure on the residential portion, they have increased their seller stamp duty from 3 years to 4 years.
to 4 years. Yeah.
And of course, again, coming back to full commercial shop houses zoning. So actually, in short, we don't have seller stamp duty. So actually, you can actually hold it, for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. If you happen to have a very good offer, someone who want to give you a good offer, you can just sell it without any taxes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is the things that we want to share with everyone here.
Yep. Flexible usage. Yes, we know that for commercial shop house there are different kind of usage. So it allowed modern business, right, to operate in a historic space. It's just so nice and character. So a lot of team retail, if you were to notice, they actually come into shop house to operate their business. Even like a boutique hotel, co-working space, there are many kind of option. Or I would say they come into even like retail to wellness. Some even have they call it a hybrid. You actually have a retail and cafe together. A lot of creative ideas. It's very Instagram worthy. Okay, if you realize that a lot of youngsters will do a lot of photo taking, Instagram photo posting. Yeah. So tenant or operator, right, can actually tap on this rejuvenation plan to start to explore this district. Yes, if you have actually hear through us, you know that it's definitely going to be vibrant and exciting. And operator operator has to be creative, I personally feel, so that with a strong concept, right, we believe you will definitely stand out from the rest. Yeah. And last part, last part here, right, you mentioned on the facade restoration. Okay, a shop house undergo facade restoration, and with a nicely interior renovation, with the preserving of the historic charm, right, will definitely add value to the property. It will uplift the potential. Yeah, so again, with the strong alignment with this URA rejuvenation, so that's where we would like to, share with everybody over here now that yes, is shop house right time to buy now. So with this, right, we will go to the next slide. Okay, is this the best time to own a shop house? Okay, so we'll go to the next slide. Yes. So for Master Plan 2025, okay, tourism and add on to rejuvenation. These are really a rare triple alignment investment window opportunity. Yeah, so a simple short sentence, but actually it means a lot. Okay, next. Invest in a living legacy. Capitalize on Singapore urban rejuvenation through historical shophouse. So over here, right, policy, tourism, and cultural coverage all come in place. So guys, maybe y'all would like to share something on this portion before we move on to our 压轴. Shannon, you want to share anything? If not,
Yeah, I think I believe that definitely. I think for business owners or even potential investors. I mean, in view of the recent seller stamp duty which has been reverted 4 years. If you're thinking that you want to all along you wanted to know more about shop houses, you can actually contact any one of us and to find out more. And just also to share that we are as what Richard actually share. Our host Richard actually share about the master class. We are going to have a master class in August. So I think this is another level that we actually going to teach, or rather not teach, just to share a deeper, very in-depth information on the shop house investment, and we'll even have a groundwork site visit and all that. So I think definitely a lot of opportunities in the shop house market at this point in time. I mean, just align together with the master plan. I believe so that definitely shop house is still a very defensive and resilient asset class property, which investors can really consider. Yeah.
Yep. For me, I will feel that if the government is going to put their hearts on the rejuvenations over to this historical area and trying to give more space, public space over to the historical area too, and build more cover walkway, pedestrian friendly walkway on into this conservation shop house area. This definitely will increase the connectivity for people to come over here. And with the rejuvenations to this historical district, definitely drive demands. So investors that is looking into this part, don't miss this opportunity where government has already doing
so much
so much work. We will only don't miss this window opportunity where we know that after the rejuvenations, the demand definitely will increase. And I'm not talking about the investor, but even the rental, the businesses over there, operator also do take note. I mean, on this tap on this piece, so that don't miss the opportunity where
start your business here.
Start the business here. Yes,
Okay.
correct. And it's actually very versatile. Yeah, flexibility. So talk to any of our Shophouse Elite member here that see whether any opportunity for you to start a business. We do have shops for rent. We do have offices, ground floor units for rent. Do contact us.
Super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, koyo.
Yeah.
No, it's true. This is true. Okay, this is true.
Anyway, there's so much thing that we can share, to be honest, and we definitely will not be able to cover all. So anyway, just follow us, from our IG and our Facebook, and definitely we have so much thing to share. Anyway, we will just continue the session. Okay, so we are coming to the last part of our YouTube live today. So we are coming into the hot picks. Okay, so just stay tuned. Stay tuned. We will actually share on some of the things that we actually handpick them, and you can just focus on it. So anyway, let us start the hot picks. Yep. Okay, first one.
Yep. First one. Okay, the first unit over here, right, is at Chinatown. Okay, so Chinatown, we all know that it's a prime historical location. Okay, the location is near a lot of CBDs, it's near a lot of commercial cluster, and it's also a lifestyle spots. Okay, this unit is a full commercial, 2 story with an attic, 999 year lease. Okay, and currently right is office use. Yes, it's office use. So it is actually a very super motivated seller. So do connect with us. We can share even more on this. Okay, just to add a bit, this particular unit, right, is situated near MRT station. So always being near MRT is a plus. Yes, it will definitely improve accessibility. So along this street, right, yeah, it actually appeal to a lot of boutique kind of concept, and also those tenants seeking for exclusive address or a place to run their business. Yeah, and one more thing to add, right, is actually the quantum for this unit, right, is actually very attractive. It's very attractive. So we really hope that investor like you, right, will consider to come into this property, this unit. When you enter low in a high demand area, definitely there are more upside. Yes. And yeah, the unit can be sold with vacant possession. So if you're buying a unit for your own use, this unit can also be a great choice. Yeah. I think do connect with us. We can share more on this listing with you. Next.
Okay, very good. Next.
Right. So I'm just going to share a little bit on this humble listing. Although it's humble listing, but it's a very, very good located in a very, very, very super good high footfall location. This is in Tanjong Pagar. So Tanjong Pagar, this particular shop house, right, is just a couple of minutes away from the MRT station. And the 3.5 story offers a lot of flexibility. Currently, it's approved as shop and office, but alternatively, you can also apply for change of use for the ground floor to a restaurant or other trades. Yeah. So, of course, for shop houses, some investors may be concerned with the rental yield and all that. Not that this shop house offers a very high rental yield, but it has got close to 3% gross rental yield. And in a way, it's quantum is below 15 million and it's quite palatable for a nicely nice facade in a very good location, high footfall near to MRT. I thought that this is a good shop house to for investors to consider. So do contact with me. I mean, if you are keen to know more information. All right.
Okay, we have Tanjong Pagar shop house. So we have Chinatown. Second, we have the Tanjong Pagar. So what is next? Okay, the next one will be in Kampong Glam. So anyway, Shirley, Isabel has mentioned so much about the Kampong Glam historic district conservation area. So this particular unit is a rare corner unit, and is rare because corner in one row of shop house. There's only one on the left side, one on the right side. So that's the reason why it is rare. So the second thing that is important is it is full commercial. So no ABST, no seller stamp duty, and it is 2-story and attic shop house. The tenure is 999 year leasehold. The land size is close to 1,000 square feet, and 2.5-story given you a very good size of less than 2,300 square feet, and it is sell with tenancy. So this particular unit is rare again, and as I mentioned, it is corner. So Kampong Glam has so much rejuvenation on the area, and definitely it will helps to have higher footfall into the area, and all the tenants will actually benefited, including this unit also. Okay, so Kampong Glam 999 year leasehold and corner unit. Okay, so next we have
Yeah, this one is a little bit out from the historical conservation area. This is actually for in District 28, Seletar Hill Estate Shop House. If you are looking for freehold, you are looking for a big land size, and you are looking for exclusivity near to landed enclave, this listing might suit you. Okay, this is actually a 2-story corner shop house, not corner shop house where ground floor is actually commercial, full commercial, but upstairs is a resi. So this is fall under pink zone. So and this is a freehold property, corner, and the built-in size estimate will be somewhere close to 4,000 square feet, and it's actually very, very versatile if you are wanted to buy for own use, or as this unit might be able to sell vacant possession and
No GST.
no GST. So seller is serious, but if you are looking for big land, do contact us. I think this will be a very rare that you can get it in Singapore. Contact us. We will show you this. Frankly speaking, is quite an amazing property. Don't miss.
Don't miss.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Actually, of course, beside listing, in the District 1, in District 2, District 7, and so on, we also have a listing that is in Little India, in Serangoon Garden, in Holland Village. So these are the areas that we are focusing on. So of course, beside all the commercial shop, we also have hospitality. So in the hotel, in the hostel, in the co-living. So these are the areas that we are focusing on. So just connect with any of our Pronex Shaw Elites team members, and definitely we are happy to actually share with every single one here, okay, on whatever opportunity that we have. So the last portion that we are going to share will be, again, it will be our upcoming Shophouse Masterclass, and it is a one-day interactive physical learning from it's a whole day lesson beside including on-site experiment, on-site field trips learning. So it is a combine of theory and practical, and this is a photo that we actually visited one of the shophouse, and we actually share so much inside the shophouse because there's so much thing that you need to know. So by looking at the exact unit, you will be able to understand even better. Okay, so it will give you a well-informed learning experience, and you guys will be more confident to actually go into this asset class. So how to sign up again? So just connect with only the Pronex Shaw Elite team members, and they will be able to assist you for the registration. Okay. So this will be the topic that we will be covering, and there's so much thing to cover. To be honest, so much thing to cover. But of course, we have created a investor checklist, and this checklist is something that we want to make sure all investors, before they buy, they know what they are buying, they know where to check, they know how to look into it, and what are the enhancement can be done into every single unit when they actually see it. So these are all the important knowledge that we treasure it. We want to actually share with all the investors. Yeah. So again, okay, we are coming to the end. Okay, Isabel, Shannon, and Shirley, thank you so much for for giving us so much insights on today's YouTube live. And the last one will be follow us on our social media, okay, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like and share on our Facebook, and this is what we have ended the session. And let us stop sharing.
Yeah.
So really, thank you so much for following us, throughout, the 1 hour and close to 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
We are on track. Very good.
Yes.
Thank you so much for following us. And again, I got to thanks the 3 speaker, Shirley, Isabel, and Shannon. So really, you guys are awesome, and you guys has do so much research and share it with all the audience here. Thank you so much. So any things that you want to share, Shannon?
Yeah, actually, it's very nice to share on the screen live again on this development. Or of course, pardon us if we did not share something that of interest to you. But if you think that you want us to share any topic that might be interesting, to you, so you can just drop your comments. We'll try our best to do it, and really do subscribe to our channel. I think this small little tab will actually encourage us to do more, so do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.
Yep, Isabel and Shirley.
Today really sweat lah. But anyway, luckily all was in order. But anyway, we are we are happy that we finished our WeTalk, and hope that this WeTalk will actually give you some insight out of the rejuvenations of the government has in place. So hope this really help you a lot. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
thank you.
So in life, it's like that. A lot of things is beyond our control,
Yeah.
even technical.
Yeah, but
Yes.
never mind.
Haven't a lot of planning, a lot of rehearsal. No lah, just kidding.
Yeah, we rehearse every perfect. I don't know why the computer just shut off this way. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Anyway, thank you everyone for staying with us, or you can always go back and replay it. We hope we have actually add value to every one of your, be it co-colleagues or investor or actually our own owners, probably they are watching. We hope to add values. That was actually our main aim lah.
Yeah.
And connect with us. We really have very good listing. Yeah, it's at the end of the day is how we match our listing to your requirements. Really, there is so many listing in the market. So which is the right one for you? So we strongly believe we will definitely be able to assist in every one of you. Do connect with us.
Yep. Give us a call.
Thank you. Anyway,
Ask for coffee. Yeah.
yeah. Correct. I was about to say, so invite
Invite us for coffee. You will not regret.
invite our Plot Next Door elite team members for coffee. The reason why I said so is because we have so much case study. We have so much story to actually share with you. Okay, and what is the story about? The story is about how can you buy something that can make money. Okay, so and then what are the things that we can actually help you to assist you to add value to the shop house. So there's so much thing that we can actually share and invite us for a coffee, and for sure we will do our best to actually assist you and have a good evening to everyone.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Good night. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
And see you next month.